next episode recording. I wanted some more Falcor beacons. Do I have any? I do. Let us carry on where we left. Yeah, so that could do with the Falcor beacon. I think one of the issues right now is I really could do with more uses for organics. And I'm guessing I don't have enough power to do. I know I do. Like it says, okay, it was just being a sulky boy. And I was thinking about more defenses as well. Actually, hit. Being defeated is fine. That means they will attack from that vector again. Oops. Let's make another threat scanner. Or 3. Let's make another Falcor beacon. Or 3. Oh, I have a Falcor beacon. Okay, I don't have very many Falcors to deal with them, so the ratio of beacons to Falcors is always interesting. A lot of it depends how many you want. Do you want to pick stuff up immediately? Which I don't. Or do you need to deal with it over a longer period of time? I mean, in this case. Now, I do fully understand why people just shove everything into mass storage. I've seen worlds like that. So they literally, everything goes into one, usually one, enormous mass storage. And then they just deal with the game from there. And I do fully understand that. And I am beginning as I played this particular playthrough to sort of consider the attractiveness of that that particular style. All right, let's go break a room and then fix a room. I'm trying to avoid picking up the organics, but anyway. We're full on power, which feels good until you realise that is because we have not because we're not doing anything, so we're at titanium. Oh, although oh, okay. What's that? Is that tin? Basic, that's our copper line. Actually, this seems alright. If anything, I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough flowing in. Wonderful. I mean, now I've got it so it's not a broken, disastrous mess. It's just mostly a mess. I could put a normal speed hopper there. As long as things don't flow out quicker than the things can deal with them. So we are out of room for titanium plates. And we're out of room. Yeah, I need gold plates here. I don't happen to have any on me? No. But these items will flow back around and will do its thing. But what I'm about to do, where should we start? Where should we start with the titanium one? So what I'll do is the titanium will come in via there and here. Now, incidentally, when the room's broken, all the robot arms will stop working. Oh, I'm in a little crawl space here. That's cool. Now, because I'm outside the room, I need to use torches. Now, I don't remember which one was which. But that's okay. You don't either. Right, so we're going to run the titanium into there. And which one was titanium? See, this is why I did... Oh, I think it's this one over here. And our titanium PCBs. Oh my god. I was like, what's going on? Why is it? I'm out of conveyors. I actually ran out of conveyors. That hasn't happened in quite a while. I'll grab the upgrade modules, let that. Because tin is absolutely fine. The tin is going on at a rate knot, so I might as well grab it off and let it continue to work. Yeah, what I'll do is I will auto build, super build a corner, because that builds at the right rotation. How did it manage to move this all along so quickly? Is that a bug? And just to make my life slightly less terrifying. Cool. And yeah, I am fully aware, I do fully realise I've eventually just sorted everything. Right, we need to get titanium down to here. Now, which side do we need it at? So, PCBs on the left, so let's worry about those first. So PCBs into there, and plates into there. PCBs are what I actually need anyway, so let's get that going. Oh wow, that was a derp. I didn't rotate the final one. This is going to be some sort of spaghetti junction nightmare, because these ones are going to have to turn much sooner. I know they'll. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Even if I just get titanium directly hooked up to his own. Why didn't I do the research assembly in that room? That would have been a lot easier. Oh well. Lesson learned. No harm done. Ooh. Not 1,000% sure that is not going to drop off. Guess we will find out in a sec. Ooh. And I do fully agree that noise is annoying, but having 60% of my ore extractors offline is bad. Like, I should fix that. I'm not, because I'm fixing this. Right, so hopefully then, what I should have done is I should have What are you doing? Lightweight PCBs. Could have done it to the side. Because what I don't want to do for the moment is break the existing thing. Anyway, that will now feed in PCBs directly from the source. And honestly, that's probably enough to solve it all. But let's go and do the plates. As I said, I haven't looked into the possibility of, but I have thought very hard about the possibility of multiple airlocks per room. Not non-square rooms, forget it, regular rooms. That is not happening for so many reasons. It is already very easy to confuse the game if you start trying to do anything clever with the room, and to have the game understand weird and wonderful shapes is simply not going to happen. Hey, I mean, unless you think that's the most important thing and you become a $10,000 Patreon, in which case I will hire someone literally just to do that single task. As it stands, though, I have made the concept of what a room is as simple as I can, and to that end, the game has the least sort of effort to understand it. I'm sorry it's not ideal, but that is the nature of things. So I'm saving up my titanium housings, much as I want to spend them. I'm saving them up for my V2 build gun. That's why I'm coming down here. Wait, are you not charged? One of my next goals has got to be souping up the power. Hey, I can put an organic lens in though, which is plus 100%, I think. But I don't have any better lasers. I've noticed that like we're actually out of power here, so we probably are struggling on power all the way back. So yeah, upgrading the power network is definitely on my list, but that requires titanium housings, and titanium housings are what I need to progress my bars. Don't have any of those carts. I mean, I'm not. What I will do very soon is all these carts will get retired. So you can see now, guys, you can see we've got a lot of this track upgraded now. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And so that means it can accept faster carts. I think it might accept faster carts anyway. I can't remember the rules. But at the very least, a lot of the track is now upgraded, so faster carts can take advantage of it. The carts are also bigger, and it also makes a big difference. But the carts aren't jammed up, that a lot of them are, they're just travelling. So although I haven't been here in a while, I have no problems with the sheer quantity of things that is still being produced. So let's continue to do that. And what will happen is we will have 3 more stations after the smelter. Yeah, so that whole existing, to be fair, the V2, well, I guess it's technically the V3 one. This one's a lot neater. I'd say more understandable. Less horrific is probably a safer and fairer way of phrasing it. I don't want to just do more defenses here. I really do. Like, I like the tower defense element of the game. It's just that if you worry about the tower defense part of the game too much, too early, you won't progress. You have to progress your base, and then from your base progression, you then end up being able to progress your defenses easily. Ironically, I don't even have a Falcor. Oh, I do have a Falcor beacon here. Can I put it sideways? Does it care? Don't know. Are there any items anywhere nearby anyway? Yeah. Is there a Falcor in range to service it? Probably not. Yeah, no free Falcor to collect. There's nothing close enough at the minute. There might be. I can't remember the range. It's quite big, like 190 meters, and we are 180 or 180 odd from the CPH. Yeah, so this will be our oops. This will be our third attempt at English words. This will be our third attempt at a mining cart, freight cart setup. At least this one. Oh man, yeah, that needs to. Needs to be shoved across. This will go, but I don't want to break the existing one. This is something that we learned the hard way in multiplayer. If you want to improve something, make a new one that's better. Don't tear up the old one, because if making a new one takes an hour, that means your old one is out of service for an hour. And we're going, oh, I'm just going to completely redo the sorting system. And then 4 hours later, they leave the server and never come back, meaning we don't have a sorting system. It's a much better idea to build 2 sorting systems, an old one that's nowhere near as good and I could do better, and a new one that's, you know, it's potentially better. It may or may not be. You'd be surprised how many times people are going, I can do better, and after 4 hours, they generate something that's not as good. But there is nothing stopping you having both running. And my God, the arguments we've had, people going, no, I can do this better, I can do this better. And it's like, do your better one as well, and then we will have plenty of resources from which to work from. I'm trying to think how far away I want the light. I might go to there. Next step is the V2 build gun, so I can move the existing smelters. Smelters are a little bit too expensive to just simply wait, what? How have you got gold? Yeah. Titanium and nickel. What? I feel I've blue screened a little bit. I don't understand. Let's grab off all the titanium anyway. And we'll smelt that all by hand. But this shouldn't back up because everything gets flowed out and all the way into research pods, which are, they evaporate resources. I just do not understand how this filter set to titanium ore got nickel in it, or how this one's set to nickel ore got the other one in it. I don't understand. I also don't understand why that is making a new stack. They may be of a different value. I guess I may have put it in by mistake. It may have arrived before I did the filter. I don't know. Right. Let's go. Pop. What have I just picked up? Another 400 titanium. Does this get us anywhere towards our... It does. Oh yeah, I've still turned off. Let me turn off that as well. I just want to get that titanium housing then, because then I can get the build gun, then I can redo the smelting setup. That should be a lot more efficient. by the time that's done, hopefully the research will be done. We should now be dealing with any titanium bars that come in. They should be happily flowing straight from the wall down into here. That is, oh, well, one of them will be anyway. So yeah, titanium plate 1. You go there, you disappear, you become a slope. I notice there are no titanium plates on that run, but hey. What's that set to? Lithium plate. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Bloody hell, Adam. Oh, wait, no it isn't. Collecting lithium plate. Well, why haven't you put it... Yeah, why pick it up? Oh, dumbass. They don't work on hoppers, they work on conveyors. It was just temporary. Okay. Let's do that there. There we go. That was just temporary, so I could clear down all these conductive PCBs. But we are flowing down here in no small part because I've only got 3 resources, not 2. So although this can break, I believe the chances of it breaking are now very, very, very tiny. And that will eventually become the lithium-only one, and then I will just delete the videos from YouTube and we can pretend it never happened. I like that plan. And then once that is no longer sending titanium down, which shouldn't be, like, the only way titanium should come in this left-hand one is if I sent it there myself. At that point, we should be good to remove those arms. So it's plate on the right. I say that, I don't think I'm not actually sending that out yet, am I? Into mackerel space. Don't remember which was which again. Doesn't really matter for the moment. Ah, that's the... okay. Fine. But I don't know if I'll be doing a weekend stream of this. Oh, no, the wrong way. I suspect it's quite likely I'll do one on Sunday. Just on Steam. And record some more channels. It's been really interesting playing the game again. It's been a very long time since I've played it. I had not forgotten how good it is, but I am very proud to have written this game, and I am very pleased that it has held up. I mean, this game is, well, it will be 10 years old next year, which is the day that I'm planning on getting FortressCraft Evolved, Phoenix, into early access on the 10th anniversary of FortressCraft. So yeah, Phoenix into early access on the day of the 10th anniversary of FortressCraft Evolved. That is my plan. Whether or not my plan goes to fruition. Whoa. So nickel is 100%. It's about to actually back up. We've only got 60 capacity in the system. I can't remember what I said. Did I say? Let's have a look. So it's plates on the plates on the right there. So this one is plates. Nickel plates. I said it becomes Spaghetti Junction, didn't I? I said. A little bit concerned that that appears to have PCBs on it, and that appears to just have a bunch of. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's just got a couple of old bits of crap. Yeah, so that one needs to go around to there. Blah. Is there any nice way of doing this? No. No, there isn't. Oops. Oh, there. I'm trying to be neat. I'm trying. Good, I'm down to 3 out of 10 ore extractors broken. Look at me, like a pro. So it's the plates on the right here. It's not going to be on the left. Need a crossover conveyor, don't... Oh, no, you... Oh, yeah. I forgot. There is a tiny hack available. A tiny cheatlet that I have seen people abuse, but like it's one of those you can abuse it, there's no much point. Stuff kind of teleports through logistics hoppers, grommets, so you can use them to do that and that. It's not much of a cheat because obviously they're a lot more expensive, but you can use it to teleport things from one end of the... you can use it to teleport things at a distance. The problem is there's no point, like, though you are teleporting them from A to B quicker, you're not actually getting any more items per minute. It's just that the items are less, you know, old by the time they arrive, which doesn't actually gain you anything. But yes, you can do a nice little crossroads with that. I like the way I just went from, oh, wouldn't it be a good idea if the game had some sort of crossroads conveyor to, you can misuse this item to be a crossroads conveyor. Okay, wrong room. $28 to go. Now, I don't think there will be any nickel in the system at all. I'm not actually sure why there's any titanium in the system. Yeah, that's empty, that's empty. Right, so there's no nickel in the system. There is gold. No nickel in the system means that I can get rid of these robot arms. There we go. I don't know why there's no gold plates in the system. That does seem to be still slightly confusing. They'll now just go back round. back up there in case this one can do it, and then back down around again. Great. So this should mean that research is now progressing as long as we have titanium coming in. Not sure we necessarily do. Where is the titanium? State top requests. Active 8 out of 8. I guess here comes some let's go see what's going on. How is that still there? It's supposed to die when it's not on resin. Oh. What you doing, lad? There was some comment in the on Discord recently about minecarts. Basically, two-way track is almost always a bad idea. That's not directly true. But yeah, you should have essentially a one-way bit of track at the end of every little bit of two-way. Otherwise, stuff just gets completely messed up. Have we got any power? Just out of curiosity. Can't actually. Oh, we did. We're full on power. Cool. In a moment, this one will turn around, and then it's only got one way to go. I don't know why it decided that that was valid. I think it may have been trying to route back to the yeah. They've all jammed up. These could really do with a slightly improved texturing because it's quite hard to work out which way they're facing. They're just kind of a brown mess. Come on, minecart, sort your life out. I mean, really, that should have been a corner anyway, not a junction. Well, that didn't help my throughput. My own fault. I should have had better signals there. But we are now working. Once this is hooked up, it should be a lot better. Like a lot better. Same thing there. Let me just grab off all the titanium because we're mostly just waiting on that titanium research. That's what. Oopsie. So once that titanium-based research is done, we are good. There's a distinct lack of titanium in all this. Oh, I only got 300 titanium ore. That doesn't seem like a lot. So I haven't even thought about defending from any attacks. I've just put down turrets as and when I go, oh, well, I might as well just make 25 there. Oh, I've now got a bunch of turrets. I'll pop them down there. Because I have no idea if this is actually doing okay. I think it does seem to. It seems to have power. Seems to be working. It actually is full on power, which is surprising. I would have thought it would have been struggling by now, but cool. Not going to complain. It's not. It's just feeding into the main grid. The main issue is to make sure I've got blue lasers all the way down, which is funny because I haven't. Again, I haven't really been focusing on the right things. I really want to spend that titanium housing, but I will not. In fact, I will remind myself by middle clicking on that, build V2 gun. I need 16 more titanium housings. Let's see if there are any waiting for me. Yes, there we go. We're good. That is. We are now go for V2 build gun and reworked smelting operations. And I know those of you who have played the game before, you're sitting there going, you are so about to build 3 lifts. And yes, I almost definitely am. Almost definitely I will have 3 lifts. So I just want to turn, I don't want to picked up, but I want to turn off that one's warning. So I want to see what's next. So lithium is like, hey, I'm out of storage. That's not unexpected. I really have not been using very much lithium. Another one of those where I kind of feel that possibly it's not balanced quite right. And yeah, I think these just don't freeze in this difficulty because I'm nice. Wow, you don't have to get through a lot of that. Right, so now I can make the V2 build gun, and when I get the V2 build gun, I can build some more lasers and things. Notice on the bottom right, look at my gun. Blibbity blobbity. Now I have the good gun, well, the next gun. And I'll stick it in my suit inventory. That means I can now move machines. And it means I can also think about secondary upgrade modules. Now they're not going to be a problem. I have a lot of secondary upgrade modules. Like 100. And that's good because we're just about backed up on nickel. I should have to turn these back on because we do actually need that to go through. But hopefully when this is busy, I'll give it a moment and give it a stare. So we now have iron. No, we have titanium flowing in very, very quickly. And that should hopefully be able to run all three of those lines. So I have plates coming out. My plates coming out very, very, very quickly. How are the plates possibly coming out that quickly? Well, I can see 4 plates in the top. Is that a bug? Oh, yeah. So that stamper, because the angle is grabbing it from that one, so that stamper needed to be there. I'm glad I spotted that because I was like, what? And that is why we haven't been getting enough lithium. I mean, I blocked it off, but that's why we haven't been getting enough titanium housings. I couldn't work out why on earth, because at the very least it should stop because the stampers are slow. We'll probably need to move this whole middle thing along a bit and use a selection of stampers because stampers are slow and you are really supposed to use a row of 3 of them. But as long as it's doing its job, that is now... God, I just want to see 1 titanium plate turn up in there and then I'm happy. Just 1. Oh, stop feeding it to the left. Could use a turntable there. Couldn't I? Do I have one in me? No. Ah, there we go. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see it work. As long as it's working, that's okay. It looks like the titanium is now... So that is probably jammed up all the way from here. Notice when you're on the holobase, it only shows you stuff in the same room. But yeah, that's probably jammed up all the way from there. So I follow it out and around. And that's good. You want it backstuffed. Oh, we've not been attacked from this direction before. Yeah, so that's now... Because these are jammed up, that means that the other ones will start to flow. So it doesn't just stop dead, because that would be rubbish. What it actually does is it just moves it to the other one. They have their own, internal ratio, whatever ratio they want to do stuff out. But I'm expecting to see, yeah, that's good. So the plates have jammed up. That's perfect. That means that all of the titanium will now go to PCBs. I noticed there are 96 of those. And we're out of power. Of course we are. course we are. But now I am feeling a bit richer in titanium. I can think about improving the power down there. 4 with my 4 lasers. So I'm not actually. Oh, I could tap power. I could. So we have a PTG, which is it hasn't. Oh, yeah, here comes the green. Good, good. We are nearly at full green. Although there's no point because I have a PTG there and a PTG here, and the PTG will easily outrun. That won't. But they. Yeah, the PTG. One PTG will outrun a laser, so there's very little point in having 2. Now I do have one PTG that's generating, well, about to generate 128. Yeah, 128. These can only transmit 50. We are out.
Your base is under attack.
Yeah, so it is working. We just run out of power. These are completely asleep. Now my only worry is we offload these to the same hopper. But what I've done here is I've gone on the basis that you can store an awful lot of these. So I've just essentially just run them through on the hopefully not incorrect basis. Oh, let's just pop that back in. That I'll always have room for all of them. Otherwise, I need an individual storage hopper of them. But I think you all actually know how I feel about having a really organised and neat base. This is one of those things that what really helps is multiplayer, because when you're in multiplayer, wow, do you have the manpower to do exactly what you want. It really, really, really makes such a difference to an organised and neat base when one person could be just dealing with the sorting stuff. One person, here you go, we'll make you a 100 by 100 room. All I want you to do is sort out, make sure the research happens. I nearly crafted a conveyor belt then. We'll make some storage hoppers too. Surprised I haven't automated those, but they aren't that much effort. FortressCraft Phoenix is a little bit different. You don't get the instant craft stuff, so you have to think a bit more about it, and that should hopefully encourage automation in a more subtle way. That means you don't just go click 20, click 20. You will end up making machines to craft your things a bit more. I haven't spent that much time on these. We'll see how it goes. Lithium ore out of storage. See, that is bad. I'm not that worried, but it is bad. So I will grab off 100 lithium coils, which is, what's that? 500 lithium bars. That's a lot of bars. And then so the lithium won't wake up immediately because it's hooked up by a lift. So at the other end of that is a cargo lift. Bit of an energy grommet. So this room, I'm not planning on building on top of this room. He says, immediately wondering if he will. I'm not planning on it. Grommet, energy grommet. Oh, I guess I'm expecting 5 of them. Like that quantity. Oh wow. Yes, if I put an energy grommet there, I can actually run power down into the base from that.
Crafting.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. But I'm hoping that the I don't want to say slightly more annoying crafting setup of Phoenix, because that really is not the correct feel or phrase, but I'm hoping that the fact that it's really a lot nicer to have things auto crafted than do it by hand should hopefully make people not be lazy. And when you're not lazy in the game, it always ends up being better for you long term. Always. No ifs, no buts, it will be better for you. Because then when you get distracted fiddling around with your freight cart system or whatever, all that's happening is your base is working and more of your base is working. What time we got left? We've got 15 minutes left on this this recording. I used up all my blue lasers already. I don't even remember what on. Let's see if we got any more titanium housing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got a thing to go and do, don't I? 6. No, I can get 1 blue laser. Ironically, I can pretty much do the Mark III lasers now. What's the upcraft on them? Oh, I don't have an upcraft on it. Oh, I can upcraft. Oh, no, I can't. So I noticed this in Phoenix, and I have made more of a deal of it. So when you got your scanner up, notice it's green, it's green, it's green, it's green, it's green, it's red. I programmed this, I forgot it, and I rediscovered it in Phoenix, and I've made it much, much, much more obvious now. But when you're on this one, yeah, it didn't change the color. Now it does. So if you hover over something on the non-scanner, it will do that. Yeah, I implemented it. It was such a good idea, so I've made more of a meal of it. I think it's ironic that the auto upgrader is giving me some free research, because it's building a thing I don't know how to build. Oh, not the mining front. I could have been mean. I could have made teleporters not work during a blackout, or lifts. Right. So, titanium first for no other reason than... Tell you what, if I move that to... No, that's fine, that's fine. Let's have lots of inline storage. Just got to sort out power. Do I have any more solar panels? No. This will not be enough power. I am fully aware. But it does mean I can just get it going and... Oh dear. Hello. Thankfully, that's not an active one. Right, what was I going to do? So you're going to need to be add only. You need to be... Oh, you are already. And I'll just pop a battery and a solar panel down. So that will work now. Now, which one of these was a titanium station? You. Alright, so you are now... We'll put you on network 1. They'll all be on network 1. I was kind of expecting... Oh, it is heating. Okay. Oh, no, Arthur can charge batteries. Yeah. Cool. I mean, he didn't do a great job of it, but he can do it. Why there's a battery there, though? Just pop that there for the moment. We'll sort out power in in a bit. Right, so that's now heating. Just fine, I'll do it by hand. Choose item, titanium bar, and your target is 0, and you're on network 1. I will remove the other 2 networks, but not right now. I don't actually have any of the nice track on me. So what we'll do is a similar sort of thing. This will be the out. I will probably... Yeah, so the out can go down. Yeah, so the out's down here. That's cool. That... like... that... and like... Don't worry, that'll all be gone soon. And just to make sure nobody tries to enter, at the end of it will be a one-way. And that has become a junction. Cool. And junction. One-way junction. So, which one did I hook up? That one. Does it have enough power? Not even slightly. Then I have a temporary... Somewhere, I very much had a temporary PTG set up, and I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere. And I said, oh, by the time I come around to it, it'll be fine. Oh no, it was the research room. Okay. Two squares this way. I've never got bored of the power game in this, of having to align lasers and sort it out and deal with it. When I come to Mindustry, which I've played a bunch, the power generation in it bores me. Either do it. Is it Dyson Sphere program? Where you just have to have power. That's it. It just magically... Either do it magically, or don't do it at all. Don't do it like Factoria, where you got these little umbrellas of power. They're just the worst. I hate them. I really don't like the way it does it. Hence why I did it this way. I wish I had a PTG on me. I wish I had more blue lasers. There's no point upgrading that one because I need to upgrade all of them. I won't put a lens on that though. So we're doing 12.5 power per second. Unfortunately, we require 25. Pardon me. Oh no, we're just generating 25. Okay, cool. So that is now... Add cart. Let's give you 8 carts. The number of carts I should have on it should be the right number that can... Oh, what a mess. Don't worry, that's all going to be going soon. Star. And so the in for the titanium, which is definitely this one. I kind of feel it should have a little sign on top of it. Lots of plans for this game. Lots and lots and lots of plans. Everything takes time. Right, let's leave that for a few minutes. I'm going to quietly wonder what that hologram is. What is it? What's it for? Whose hologram is that? And we'll start to wind stuff out of here. These will still smelt, these will still go. I'll eventually just feed the bars directly into there. This is working for a given value of working. This is all backed up, but all of 3 of these need to be working for it's not going to be caused issues. And why are all of... That's weird. Why are these glowing more than these ones? That's a bug. Huh. Oh, not even a fun bug. Right. Now, I lost my train of thought. Juggling too many things again. I'm hoping, though. So that's on Freight Network 1. And it has a cart, so we're all right. You're on Freight Network 1. I can actually set you up now. Might as well. You are gold. Set freight. Cannot connect to freight provider. Yeah, that's terrible. Cannot find storage hopper or mass storage. Not connect to freight provider. So you are nickel. And you need to be set to target 0. Yeah. So what happens is, again, it's very confusing. So when you set the target 0, what you mean is, I will accept items from adjacent storage hoppers, but I will attempt to change the number that I have in my inventory to 0. It doesn't mean. What kind of makes more sense? You set that to 100, saying collect 100 bars from nearby storage hoppers and then offer them off. It's a bit confusing because it can be read either way, and it's quite easy to read it just the wrong way. Still don't know that's that. Oh, it's the tutorial storage hopper. Wow, that's. Do you know, if I didn't know better, I'd say that segment had crashed because these hoppers are on. Yeah. Mildly concerning, that. That's what it looks like. It looks like that segment is just not getting the updates. Which would explain the glowy things, would explain the stuck storage hoppers, all of those. I don't know that for a fact yet. Okay. 4 of our things are offline. Let's make that 3. 3 of our things are offline. Lithium is still flowing, so it's not going to be that one. Let's grab off 100 servo motors. I should really start using the heists, because the heists can be used to just shove stuff into your inventory without noticing isn't quite the right phrase, but without doing anything. That's a better phrase. So if I pop down a heist on those, because I think I can set the limit as well. I may have had a smart limit. The limit should be 1 stack if it's going to be a smart limit. Heist. If I pop a heist on this one. Yeah, there you go. So that will now put 100 copper into me maximum. When I go past it, we'll just put copper in me. So I don't need to, you can see it going in there. So I don't need to worry about that. It's a bit of an annoying graphic, but I can't have everything. Right, we are hitting the end of it. So I will probably do a little bit more of these heisty things because I'm tired of having to constantly pick up items. Whereas what the heists do is they just put it in without you even realizing it. So as you wander past, you just get some increased limit. Hopefully they set to 100. Right, so next episode we are going to continue to sort out the tier 2 processing. We are going to think very, very long and hard about what we've done, and on the next playthrough, which will be a Phoenix playthrough, I will do it brilliantly, not atrociously. Again, for those of you on Steam, I'll just be back in a few minutes.